Well, I got to do a lot of training for the speedboat driving, even though it's only briefly in the movie, and the diving actually. I had lessons before I started shooting. The diving was very challenging because I was using a thing called a rebreather, which is different to scuba. And I had on a dry suit, which is a big, heavy wetsuit, which is very hot. And I look at the movie and I think, I know that's me. I don't know if anyone else can see it as me, but I'm glad that I did it because, you know, that's what we do in these movies. We do our own stuff. Very hard. Yeah, I trained 6 days a week, and I also ate very well. Nutrition is very important when it comes to keeping fit and getting in shape. My trainer always says you cannot out-train a bad diet. So I was eating a specific I was eating a lot actually. I wasn't like eating salads and stuff. I was eating loads of protein, big meals, working out a lot. It was great fun. Well, I think I wanted to bring Benji along a little bit. You know, he's been around in the team for a while, so he's learned more skills. He's a capable agent, but he's still the same guy. He still has the same sort of attitude towards his job, the same attitude towards Ethan. He's still not afraid to say what he thinks and feels, to say when he's afraid or when he's dubious about something. So I just wanted to kind of be the same guy, but a little bit more mature. And Chris's script really, you know, obviously provided that. Yeah, I mean, I admire Chris McQuarrie's writing as much as I do his directing. He is a storyteller, you know, in multiple ways. He can write a story, he can tell it visually. He's really skillful filmmaker, and I trust his instincts about Benji. And at times I've disagreed with him about certain things because I want Benji to do something cool, and he said, no, Benji's got to stay Benji. Do you know what I mean? Benji wouldn't suddenly be like Ethan. He might be one day when he's much older and has been around in it a long time, but he has to be true to the character, and I love that about Chris. You know, he keeps the character grounded. I love working with Tom. You know, it's always interesting and funny and fascinating and exciting. You know, he's a one-off, and it's interesting to get this kind of access to him because everyone has an opinion about Tom Cruise. Everybody thinks they know him. They think they know about his life and who he is, and they don't really. And he's kind of okay with that. He's okay with letting people just talk. And when you get up close, it's an interesting kind of revelation that you get about who he is and what's going on, you know. Yeah, particularly on the day that he broke his ankle. He switched. As soon as the bones in his ankle broke, he switched from being an actor to being a producer because he knew that he had to get out of shot so that they could use the shot in the movie. So he pulled himself up and limped out of shot because he was thinking like a producer. If he'd been thinking like an actor, he would have started crying.